Jake Paul versus KSI. Who do you think would win if they were to fight in 2022? Before I get more into the video, I just want to say thank you. Thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe for more boxing. Please hit that like button. It helps out the video. It helps out the channel. I'd really appreciate it. So, there's been always talk about a potential fight, an actual, professional boxing match between KSI and Jake Paul, both YouTubers, both social media influencers. And if they were to fight, who would you have winning? Um, Most of the talk that happened was before COVID hit, and there was a lot of demand for this fight. But then next thing you know, COVID hit. We have a pandemic, and it kind of postponed a fight between these two YouTubers. Now that COVID is kind of lessened down now, people are not that scared. People are out and about. Arenas are being sold out. I think the conversation is back now about a fight between KSI and Jake Paul. Jake Paul has been fighting throughout the pandemic. KSI, on the other hand, has not fought since he had his professional debut and defeated Logan Paul, the older brother of Jake Paul. And if I remember correctly, um, you know, KSI kept talking about how that they can fight each other after the pandemic, so that there'll be a big crowd available, and it will be a sellout crowd, this and that. And honestly, it will be a sellout crowd wherever they fight, whether in the UK or in the US. This fight between Jake Paul and KSI will be a sellout crowd. They have a big following. Both fighters, well, both YouTubers have a big following on social media. So it will definitely sell out no matter where they put this fight, and it will definitely sell on pay-per-view or the zone, or most likely pay-per-view because of Jake Paul's contract with Showtime. So if they were to fight, it will definitely be on pay-per-view, and it would sell a lot in my opinion. And yeah, and I think at this point, with Jake Paul already having 5 professional fights, and yes, I know they're against Anderson Gibb, Nate Robinson, Ben Askren, Tyron Woodley. I know they're against not really boxers, but still the experience is gained in this past year fighting in those fights definitely helped him improve as a boxer, not just inside that ring as a professional, but also outside training for those fights, leading up to those fights. He has improved. On the other hand, KSI, not so much. I mean, he struggled a bit with Logan Paul. 6 rounds, he looked tired. Um, I think at this point, if they were to fight, uh, Jake Paul would definitely destroy KSI. By the way, this is KSI's actual name, Olijide William Olatunji, JJ. Um, yeah, to those who don't know, that's his real long name. No wonder he goes by KSI, or JJ. And KSI would just be, he would get destroyed at this point. I think KSI should avoid getting to a fight with Jake Paul unless he wants an easy payday, because both YouTubers would definitely get paid millions and millions of dollars if they were to fight. But Jake Paul would definitely knock out KSI. And I know there's still a lot of people out there that think KSI has what it takes to beat Jake Paul, that this and that he will beat Jake Paul. I don't think so, man. At this point, like, Jake Paul has decent boxing skills. KSI, he's wild, bro. He's very wild. Um, yeah, Jake Paul by knockout if they were to fight, and that's a big if. So we'll see. We'll see what will happen in 2022. I wouldn't mind saying this, and I know if this fight were to happen, a lot of people would criticize Jake Paul. Oh, Jake Paul's fighting another YouTuber, this and that. He's not fighting a real boxer. Who gives a shit, bro? Haters are gonna hate. At the end of the day, this fight would sell. People will talk about it, and it will be a big event. Eventually, Jake Paul will fight, a quote unquote real boxer. He will. I think he will. I think the Tommy Fury fight will eventually still happen, in my opinion. But we'll see. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. And like always, have a great day. All right, thanks.